Black Clover Chapter 210, we left off with the devil using his final word magic spell with many miles around his body, trying to destroy everything in the facility. Getting stabbed by Asta's new spell from his Demon Slayer sword, Black Divider. This chapter picks up with the devil is going full berserk, acting crazy with many miles on his body because he knows that anti-magic sword was the key of killing him, but Asta missed his heart. And we got more knowledge of why the devil is using all these miles around his body from the insight from Yuno. He talks about how the devil is acting furious and using all this crazy magic because he's trying to prevent Asta from stabbing his heart. So right off the bat, this whole arc, this chapter is trying to explain to us that Asta is the best effective against the devil because it makes sense. He has the devil inside his grimoire as well. And before this new form power of Asta was ever developed, I was always thinking that maybe Licht and Lumiere was able to beat the devil, and the conclusion of this arc will be them stopping the devil and showing everybody that everyone can work together. But it seems as though this chapter is showing that Licht and Lumiere are sitting back letting Asta and Yuno do the job, because Lumiere says that the boy with no magic and the boy with wind magic, we will entrust them to the devil and we will save the rest of their friends, because the devil is trying to eradicate the whole building. And I like that situation because we already know that Licht and Lumiere are the strongest characters there. They're the strongest characters in Black Clover. So I like how they're not letting them do the finishing blow, because we're not following the story of Licht and Lumiere. We're following the story of Asta and Yuno. So it makes sense for them in this arc to do the finishing blow. The next panel shows that Jack the Ripper and Noel are fighting Fauna, and Jack the Ripper is out for blood. He's saying, "One step closer and I'm going to stop that healing magic." But Fauna tells him to stop. She says something is not right, and they look up and they see that the devil's magic is spreading everywhere and they about to be eradicated in it. Then you see characters like Leona, Nozel, and Mimosa coming to their aid and telling them that we gotta leave immediately. This place is going to be destroyed and we all gonna get sucked up in it. And it shows that Fogolion and Charmy are by themselves, are trying to escape as well. And this feat alone in this chapter just shows the true power of the devil, able to destroy everything in the facility. It just makes you wonder, what could they do after this? And I already know what they must do after this. They have to tap into the demon realm. And one thing Tabata has showed us is that he's really good at foreshadowing, so I believe that this is not for nothing. This arc of this devil alone won't be the only devil we see in Black Clover. Like, excluding Asta's devil that's inside his grimoire, we're gonna see many devils because he talks about a demon realm in previous chapters. So, but I do believe that we will get slice of life moments because, I mean, Julius is dead. You know, there is no Wizard King there anymore in the Clover Kingdom, so who's going to be the next Wizard King? Who's going to be the new captain of the Golden Dawn? Because William is gone, but I don't know if we ever going to see William again. There is a chance, but I'm not sure. And about time we get more information on the Demon Dweller's sword, because all we know was what it's capable of. We seen that Asta was able to absorb someone's magic and use that same magic in an attack slash, and we seen Licht, when he was able to use that magic, he absorbed every elf in the area, absorbing their mana and making it into an attack spell when he tried to disintegrate the devil, but the devil came back alive because he still had a heart. So you see this mana surrounding Licht and Lumiere, ready and setting up to create this ultimate combo fusion magic attack. And he talks about that the Demon Dweller's sword is connected to those it's bond with. It's able to absorb someone's mana and also able to give out mana to others. Now that is something that we did not know, because we know that the Demon Dweller's sword can absorb someone's mana, but we did not know that it can give out mana to others. So it shows the level, you know, the level between Licht and Asta when they use their Demon Dweller's sword. You know, Asta has not figured out how to use the ultimate power of the Demon Slayer sword or the Demon Dweller sword, and I like that because it shows how much he needs to grow to become stronger. Because after this, you know, after this arc, Asta will be on a whole nother tier because he using his demon form more than 2 times a day. It used to be that he can only use this form, the Black Asta form, only 2 times a day, and I believe this whole arc has been consistent of 1 day. And this whole power scaling, the power scaling is going to be crazy after this arc, because I'm not sure if Yuno is going to keep his elf form once this all said and done. If he doesn't keep it, then Asta is leagues above Yuno. But who knows, because we did see Luck was able to become an elf, but after the whole possession was done, Luck was still able to use great power after that. So Yuno won't be that far behind. He'll probably be the same level after this all said and done. Now, once Licht and Lumiere use this ultimate combo magic, and it's called Fusion Magic Demon Dweller's Sword Protecting Light, The way the power of this spell was shaped out, it looks just like the relic they used to reincarnate the elves, the magic stone relic that the Eye of the Midnight Sun and Patri needed to resurrect all the elves. And this spell is able to protect everyone from the devil's magic. You know, they are wrapped up in a protecting light, and it also gives them the view, you know, everyone the view that's on the bottom to see everything up top, you know, where the devil is at. So everyone that's in this wrapped up light can see what the devil is doing, and they know his exact location, but they also can see Licton Lumiere's location as well, because we see Raya. He's able to see Licton Lumiere, and he says that, wow, you guys are able to be reunited again. I'm a little jealous. So everyone can see the first Wizard King, everyone can see Licht, and it's gonna be crazy. I want to see how everyone's reaction is gonna be once they see Licht and Lumiere, the first Wizard King, back alive again. Everyone's gonna be thinking like, wow, I thought you guys were dead, or how did the first Wizard King get here? Why is he still alive? So everyone is gonna be thinking, how did this all happen? How did this start? And once they see Nero as a girl, you know, all the Black Bulls gonna be tripping. They be like, wow, so she was a girl and it was a human the whole time. So I think that she's going to join the Black Bulls. I'm going to save that for a whole nother video though, but she's technically in the Black Bulls, but I believe she's going to stay as a member and not just a bird, but in human form. Then we see Patri stands up, and you know, he blocking the devil's magic with his magic, and he shows a little flashback of him thinking of the first Wizard King Lumiere. He said, this time I'm going to trust their bonds, because this whole situation started because Patri was deceived, and he did not trust the bonds of Licht and Lumiere. He was deceived by the devil. So this is Patri's character arc. He went through so much this arc, you know, killing the first Wizard King, resurrecting the elves, thinking that this is the plan that Licht wanted, but was deceived by the devil, and Licht was not against the humans, you know. So there is so much development that needs to be done for Patri's character. I'm really excited to see what can they do next, because Julius is dead. He killed Julius, the Wizard King, and not everyone in the Clover Kingdom think the same. So they may forgive him, but I don't think he's going to stay in the Clover Kingdom. I think that all the elves are going to head back to their homeland. Now this light is protecting everyone, and Yuno and Asta are in it. Yuno talks about how he can move faster now in this light because they can avoid the devil's attacks, and he talks about how Asta is really the last hope with that Demon Slayer sword. He is the one that can be effective against the devil. And Yuno says to Asta, you one-hit wonder moron, use your attacks to concentrate on killing the devil with your finishing blow. And Asta says, I will, you multi-talented handsome jerk face. So it's funny how these guys are complimenting each other and are trusting each other, and it's more than just a rivalry. These guys are relying on each other. And you know, it's more than just a competition at this point. These guys are not thinking that, oh, I need to do it, and if I do it, I have a step closer to becoming the Wizard King. Like, no, Yuno knows that his magic is not effective against the devil like it is when it comes to Asta, so Asta needs to be the one to do the finishing blow. You know, Yuno's magic is effective, but he doesn't have anti-magic, so anti-magic is the perfect counter. And that just makes me like the rivalry even more. You know, this brotherly bond that they have is just like Licht and Lumiere. And I think that this is what this chapter was trying to showcase and foreshadow, that Licht and Lumiere are passing the torch to Asta and Yuno. They are the new guys. They are this generation, Licht and Lumiere. Now we see Yami in with Elf Charlotte, and he talks about that, where is that bastard located, since you can see him now, because remember, this spell that Licht and Lumiere created, they can see the devil's location, and Yami tells Elf Charlotte to send me to that location, and he raises up his sword, and she tells him, you're gonna do that from up here. And remember, what she's referring to, remember in the previous chapters where Yami was healed, and he says that I have one more enemy to create a dimension slash. And remember, previous chapters, we seen that Yami figured out that he has the ability to affect the devil. And I think that we all seen this coming. We knew the foreshadow of this was going to happen, where Yami was going to do or be a part of the finishing blow against the devil. Now, a lot of us still don't know why Yami's magic is effective against the devil. I did do a theory video on why Yami's magic is able to hurt the devil, so I will leave a card for that, and I'm probably gonna put it in the comment section. So Elf Charlotte tells Yami, you better not miss. And in the last panel we see that Yami, Yuno, and Asta saying that with every ounce of their body, they will finish this with their final blow. So it looked like this arc is going to end, well, the devil is going to die in the next chapter. If he doesn't die after this, then he's completely broken. Tabata is tripping, but I think it's going to end. I think we are at the conclusion now. But overall, I think this was a great chapter. It was definitely better paced than the previous chapters, because the previous chapters have been really short, or it seemed like they've been dragging out. But this arc, this chapter was definitely way better. So as always, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you are new. I appreciate the support, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.